Welcome to a fun Thursday of Fortnite solos here at the K12 Esports League, our last official competitive event for the season or for the school year, I should say. I'm Dustin
Mhm.
Owens, the coordinator of the K12 Esports League, along with Robbie Menegdeg, the commissioner. Man, Robbie, it's been a heck of a season and a school year, but I'm ready to get into some solos. How about you?
Oh, yes, I can't wait. It's gonna be some fun. It's the end of the school year. All of our players here at the K12 Esports League have gotten through most of their schoolwork. Some are done already. It is testing time. It's finals time. They're excited for summer, so we wanted to bring them a something to get their minds off of school work. And so we have the Fortnite Solos event here today. We're actually loaded in here, so we can transition over whenever you're ready here, Dustin, to the game. Our K-12 powered students here today playing um, in a solos match. We're going to do two of these back to back. Going to be some fun here. We have some names that we recognize very well from the K-12 Esports League, and we also have some brand new names. First brand new name I'm seeing here today is Dairy Squirrel, who is landing up at Latte Landing. Um, you know, New season, new POIs. I don't know about Dustin, but I have not played too much of Fortnite myself since the new update. I do know that we are playing tournament settings, so none of the Overwatch items are actually in here. The Flowberry Fizz Grenade is also still in here, as well as unfortunately we will see Dairy Squirrel drop early in this one. Intriguing Canary getting that elimination here today. Already down to 30 of 33. Not such a full lobby here today, so not so many eliminations to go around. But that is a-okay. Again, this is an event for our students to take their mind off of the schoolwork and the stress that they feel at the end of everything. That's
Absolutely. We just put them into a stressful situation of strategy for gaming. We get that mindset on something different just for the time being. As we join Robles over here in Wonky Land, a player just up above him, Mixer Fire Ace, that we're used to seeing from the K12 Esports League during regular season and everything. It's nice to have some familiar faces as well as some new faces coming in to play today and everything. So very, very cool. We will get as best coverage as we can. Obviously, everybody's kind of spread out throughout the map and everything like that. Everybody's kind of getting looted up here initially. I have played in this update, so definitely a little bit more familiar with some of the items and everything since we've left the season officially and everything, but should be some good competition nonetheless.
Shout out Z Boys 94 on the Spartan skin. We love that. Big fans of Halo over here at the K12 Esports League. At least personally, I'll say myself for Robbie, for me, and we love Goku, which we have a Goku Black player skin in here um, that I'm very hyped to watch whenever we do get a chance to. But we will see a big fight coming down here between 110 Jackson and Z-Boy. Z-Boy will drop their good builds, good shots by Jackson out here, who I'm assuming Dustin is probably Aim Crutch from the season. Um, as Alex Fortnite will come and see, they were going to try to third party this, but Jackson got that one too quick. Alex with some good builds, Jackson with some good builds here, and Alex opting to rotate out. I don't mind the play at all. This is a solos. As soon as you're down, you are out. This is not reload. They want to survive toward the end of the circle. Another good bounce out. They should be a-okay here to survive for a little bit longer. Looking at the loot, pretty good, honestly. Yeah, I want to get that shotgun back. Yep, there you go.
Yeah, and obviously just definitely wanting to try to probably get some more ammo and everything like that too, just to make sure that they're good to be able to take on anything that may come. But coming back over here, kind of near Jackson, we have Peekaboo coming in on the scene at the moment. It looks like they're actually opting to maybe rotate out and around. Jackson gonna try to follow as Peekaboo is gonna try to maybe peek out and try to see if they can get a decent shot off. Maybe just waiting though. Jackson scoping out the area, not going to be able to find Peekaboo Boo right off. And it looks like they're going to opt to stay in for just a little longer.
I again like that play. This is solos. There's already only 24 players left from our 33 again. Not such a full lobby, but that is okay. The end circles here, as the circle gets tighter, we will be getting a lot of action. Big Doggy 19 taking some shots down onto Stars. Stars hitting some really good ones onto Big Doggy. Those down to 90 HP. They do have too many pots. They'll be feeling good. Oh, but they do get third partied as PRG comes through, gets that elimination, their first one here today.
Yeah, and sitting, honestly, in my opinion, really good on loot.
Yeah,
Got a
look at
decent
that.
assault rifle, that legendary shotgun, some movement there, and plenty of healing abilities and everything like that. Or plenty of healing items, I should say. Obviously, with the loot that they just got from the down players, so looks like they may opt to rotate out at this point. Don't mind that at all. Really good
Yeah, and I
action
like
coming
that.
in.
Yeah, yeah, good action to start. I like the loadout here.
Mhm.
When I used to play solos back in the day, right? Usually it was two weapons, some sort of movement, and then heals, right? Maybe two movement items and one heal, just depending on what you find. But usually I would just rock two weapons. You know, I love sniping, but sometimes solos just doesn't call for it, right? But also, again, it's all RNG. What loot do you find across the map? As on board now with aim crutch. So 110 Jackson is not aim crutch. Who I thought that was an aim crutch. Oh my gosh, hitting amazing shots there onto Miss Marvel. That will be their sixth here of this game. And to those of you that are new to us here at the K12 Esports League, Aim Crutch, part of our WAVA Orcas team, they won both seasons this year, both fall and winter. Aim Crutch, super quick on the map, super great shots that they consistently hit. Seeing them at 6 eliminations early is not surprising at all. On board now, though, with Echo Goated, who has the heals, definitely wants to potentially find some stronger weapons, but this will get them through, at least for now, for sure, as they're coming up on Wonky Land and looking for somebody. I think they heard they had an audio cue or something along those lines. They know
Mhm.
someone is in the vicinity. If you're looking at that mini map, there's actually two players pretty close to Echo at the moment, but we'll see if they do actually end up finding each other. We do have a fight going down here. Alex versus Mixer Fire Ace. Alex very low here actually, but does have the med kit. Looks like Fire Ace will not be pushing at the moment, so able to get that med kit off will be Alex, which is going to be huge for them. They're going to be very equal on HP. Now it's going to be all about who can find the opening, who can hit the better shot.
Yeah, and one thing I think that both of these players will need to be careful of, obviously not having that full shield or heal could get third partied at any time. Doesn't look like anybody in the immediate vicinity, but definitely always need to be aware of what's going on as they kind of continue in this stall or this stalemate kind of situation at the moment. Mixer Fire Ace currently with the build advantage high ground here. Kind of looking, I think, has maybe lost where Alex may be at the moment. Trying to see if they can scope him out to see if they can get a better angle. Storm is going to start coming in though, and it looks like Mixer Fire Ace is going to take the opportunity to try to rotate out, which is definitely a good call in this circumstance.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of players on this bottom side of this circle, though, as well.
Mhm.
Um, Fire Ace from our Tiva team will be looking for quite a few eliminations here today, but honestly, play safe, take the advantageous fights. No need to force anything, right? As we're on board now with Side Burrito, who I'm liking their loot, but it will not matter as they will get burned down there from a 110 milliseconds, I'm assuming. Maybe talking about ping here.
Mm.
We'll call you Jackson. We'll get burned down by Jackson. Jackson's sitting at 3 eliminations for themselves, doing pretty good as we are now on board with Chexy, who is in a fight. We see as they had to pop their heal there, using the edits, looking through the build. Obviously, the in-game mechanics strong here for Chexy. Looks like probably it was Jay Robles here who got the damage onto Chexy to start. They popped their own Flowberry Fizz grenade. Good builds here by Robles, keeping themselves
Oh,
safe. Oh, the power gloves used by Robles will at least get them out for the
third party.
moment, but they have taken a lot of damage, not only from Chexy, but yes, the third party coming through. Chexy somehow not getting shot by the other player. Jay Robles will though, and will end up dropping not to Chexy, but to the third partier who is their name escaped me as we were looking really quickly, but another third party is also coming in. It is Jackson here, sitting at 200 HP. Definitely has the advantage currently over Chexy by 28 hit points, but a good shot by Chexy will equalize that. And kind of great, like I mentioned a second ago, but great in-game mechanics here coming out of Chexy. Will steal the wall, get the window. Unfortunately, missed a shot. Jackson will hit it. Chexy now pretty low, and Jackson will steal that wall, edit it out, hit the headshot. That'll give them their fourth of this game.
Yeah, and I believe it's this intriguing. Canary is the one who took out the player before who's doing that third party. Obviously coming in, hearing this fight and everything going on between Jackson.
Oh,
And is going to try to, right now, at a disadvantage, using the moment that they could to get some of the splash down, which is very skillful play, though. The rotation and the builds coming out. Trying to get a shot on Jackson is going to miss that shot, but yeah, the builds coming out are really, really good. They just need to be able to take a second to get some more splash if possible, as they have other players coming in the vicinity too.
Yeah, 4 players now, very close. Intriguing, very good edits and builds. Oh, that one snuck through the wall there. Hit it just at the perfect time to sneak that one through was Jackson. So Jackson still with the health advantage at the moment. Good walls coming down from Canary here, but still able to poke some more damage through is Jackson. And right there, Jackson with the masterful wall play will end up hitting the final shot there onto Canary, giving them their 5th. Shout out to Canary though, very good builds, very good edits that we're definitely seeing. That is a new name for us as well. Not only are we looking at you know, who wins this game, but we're kind of just looking at the new names as well, seeing what they got to show us here, as Annihilate, a name we know very well from Kava, will take out who I believe is their teammate from Kava as well in Anthony Games, giving them their 2nd of the game. They are safe in the circle. It does start closing here in 22 seconds. It pulls far to the right side, so Annihilate does have a big rotation coming up for themselves. There's actually no players currently in the next zone. A couple that are pretty close as on board now with Chud, excuse me, hitting some good shots onto Matthew here, but also getting hit from behind. It dropped pretty low, total 98 HP to go around. Does have the pizza. They're going to be feeling good, back up to 100. And luckily, you know, they have the space to be able to do that. They're going to pick up these pizza slices, be feeling good at the end of it. Lots of heals, 2 weapons, no movement items, but that's okay at this point in the game. They probably used them already, right, Dustin?
Yeah, I would say so. And I don't think this mechanic is in tournament settings specifically. I do know, like, at least within the 0 build piece, if you have your pickaxe out, the sprint and everything like that is unlimited. But again, I don't know that transfers over to the tournament settings. As we get into this fight with Chud and Jackson again, just seen all over the map and everything so far today. Chud getting that extra second to be able to heal all the way up. Thankfully having that quick heal ability with the pizza, but Jackson also having the chance to get healed up with their chug. And so now it's really anybody's fight at this point. Jackson currently with the high ground, kind of waiting it out in terms of this edit, but I think Chud has a good surprise positioning at least. I don't know if Jackson, I mean, I think he has an idea. Yeah, he definitely has an idea now of where he's at.
Oh,
Jackson, though, with a pierce, man, between that legendary Chaos Reloader and the mythic Chaos Reloader and that pistol, and with the heals and everything to spare.
Yeah, Jackson, I mean, just showing off what they can do with the stealing of the walls, the editing of the walls, up to 6 eliminations now, playing very, very well. Matt DLG, another player that we know very well from the K12 Esports League, sitting with 1 elimination. Loot is looking okay at this point in the game. They would love to have a little bit stronger of a shotgun, I'm sure, and potentially an AR. I don't know if they like the pistol more, and it definitely looks like the pistol is comfort for Matt, as Echo taken very, very low, and a great shot there to finish off Echo by Matt. Now we have Matt versus Annihilate. Both need to rotate here. Annihilate is closer. Matt's going to try and get some chip damage as Annihilate continues to rotate in, but I mean, Annihilate was very quick there. They're in the next zone and already into another fight. This is where it gets very scary here, ladies and gentlemen. 6 players left. Zone very small. All
Mm.
players are going to be right here. Annihilate with a good rotation play. I actually like this a lot. Going to the far bottom side of the zone. They will be kind of in an island here by themselves. I mean, it's very close to other players, but they will be safe enough to heal up and be feeling good. Again, 6 players left in this one. Annihilate with 5. Peekaboo with 1. Peekaboo is still are on this chase now. Will be on the low ground. A little bit of a dangerous position for them here. Next zone pulls top left that we see on the mini map there. So
Mm.
a big rotation for all players is gonna have to come in. Matt is actually, in my opinion, in one of the best positions at the moment. They will see Peekaboo. This will be some friendly fire from teammates here, as a couple shots do land from Matt onto Peekaboo. But both players safe for the moment here. Matt with the high ground advantage will be feeling good, and there is a fortress of builds there in the middle side. I don't know if Matt is aware that Stars is in that build over there. Stars in a very good position for this next rotation as well. Getting chased down is Matt by Peekaboo, also getting damage taken from the side as well. Matt taken very low. They do have heals though, so they're okay for the moment.
Yeah, I think at this point, with just the rotations alone and the fact of how small everything is at the moment, definitely going to be harder to rotate in the solos because, I mean, unlike the teams, usually you have at least a teammate to help you out, right? So in this circumstance, it's definitely going to get very, very competitive very quickly as we see Jackson kind of coming in, I believe, on Stars here, trying to get this build down. It's
Oh,
going to be able to take Stars down to 30. Jackson without shield, but Stars able to get what heals they had left off. Now, no heals remaining. Gonna be in a tight situation if they're not able to get a secure elimination to be able to get some heals off of another player.
we are down to our final 5. We have Stars, who I have just learned is the infamous Gummy from Kava, Dustin. We have PRG as well. I believe Peekaboo is still up. Matt taken down, unfortunately. Not sure the other 2 players at the moment. We got Annihilate with 5 for themselves, and then Jackson, of course, who has been going crazy all map long on this Jinx skin. Still sitting at 6, so has definitely slowed down toward the end of the game, but you know, that is very typical of end game Fortnite here. The zone is gonna get so small here as the next rotation is on. It goes to the bottom side. PRG at the moment, the furthest player away, but a good movement grenade there will put them closest to the zone now. They're actually in the safest position as far as the storm. Peekaboo, great builds coming down on the low ground here with PRG. Annihilate, great rotation, will now have the high ground advantage as well. Great builds coming out. 3 players in that side there. Gummy or Stars will get taken down to our final 4 here. Peekaboo is seen by Jackson there with the edit peak here. Jackson gonna need to rotate. Will unfortunately miss the grab onto that build there, but they are safe-ish. Peekaboo on the other side of this wall. Jackson trying to get in, steal the stairs. Peekaboo just rotating so much. Does take a shotgun shot to the face as well as Jackson. Jackson down to 5 HP. This is a crazy rotation. Oh, the build sticks. They're going to be able to at least pop a little bit of this
Oof.
chug jug here. The storm
It's
is
a
ticking
tight.
very hard, though.
Yeah, this is a nail biter right here. Jackson, I think, goes down, or it was at least
Still up,
low
still up.
health and everything.
Yep.
PRG getting some really good builds. Oh, and a
Oh my
crazy
goodness!
elimination onto Annihilate.
And we are down to
Jackson,
our final two, actually, as Jackson did take out Peekaboo. Jackson, though, at 11 HP, and we will see PRG win game number 1 here for the Fortnite solo showdown at the K12 Esports League. Wow, and we will do a quick scroll through of the full leaderboard here, showing off everybody's placements and eliminations as well. I have to call out very quickly here, PRG with just the 200 IQ play there. They knew that it was their builds. They ended up editing them to take out where Annihilate was on the high ground, dropped Annihilate right onto themselves, hits a great shot as well to get the one-shot elimination. I mean, that was amazing. And then able to take down a low health Jackson there at the end. That was awesome. That was awesome. But ladies and gentlemen, we do need to get set up for game number 2. So we'll be back in about 10 minutes with game number 2. We'll see you then.
All right, and we are officially back with round two. Was able to get everybody in very, very quickly, so we're much appreciative of that when it comes to getting into our games and everything, because we know sometimes Fortnite can cause some of those issues that we just don't like. But for PRG winning out that first round, very, very tight matchup though there towards the end. Starting out on Anthony Games over here at Builders Barracks. I know PRG is in the vicinity, as well as I believe it was Lilo and Stitch, if I'm not mistaken, when I saw.
Yeah, and real quick, I gotta shout out PRG's play one more time. I mean, oh, taking down Annihilate in that fashion, knowing it was their builds, doing the edit to drop Annihilate's builds at the top there was absolutely insane to see. Anthony Games sitting here knows PRG is there. I think PRG also knows, sound cues in Fortnite are strong. Anthony taking some good shots, will at least knock down most of PRG's shields. I would have loved to have seen Anthony there pop their shield, though, while they had a second, sitting at only 100 HP. They are in a sticky situation. Good edits, though, coming out from both players here. Still staying pretty safe. Looks like Daisy, actually, is the other player here who is sitting at on top of everyone, has a little bit of high ground advantage at the moment and a definite health advantage as well, sitting at 200 total. So feeling good right now has got to be Daisy. They know that PRG is right below them, just playing the crouch game, not making any sounds. I like this a lot. We'll see PRG opting not to take the shot. That is A-okay. Will now reach, hit the stair edit, try and hit the shot there. Pato making, PRG, sorry, excuse me, just playing this dance here.
Yeah, honestly, just kind of getting those builds and everything up. Each player, though, probably not sitting at a ton in terms of the weaponry and everything. I think most everybody at PRG does have one pistol, is going to be able to get that elimination. Anthony Games now with the high ground, but only at 50 health, wasn't able to find any. Oh, and a strategic play there by PRG, taking out the bottom of that build. Anthony Games taking fall damage, and unfortunately will be eliminated in round two here. Matthew currently on the horizon, trying to, I'm assuming, get some form of leverage here on the PRG. Looks like they were able to get that they do know that PRG or somebody is in the vicinity at least, and they're currently looking for them sound and audio cues to be able to get to where they are. And Matthew currently not knowing 100% where PRG is, still kind of looking in the vicinity to see if they can find something, having a lot of different action here at Builders Barracks just to start out this. And there's a lot of materials around here too, for these players to be able to get if they have the time to actually collect them. That's one thing. There's one one fight after another, definitely making a huge difference on that front.
That is for sure. Sitting already at 26 of the 35 that we had join us here in lobby number 2. We did see PRG take down 2 players on board now with Chud, who's in a fight. Took some damage, down to 142 HP total. I believe, we have Anik, who's a name that we know very well from Cask, in this fight with Chud at the moment. Anik with the high ground advantage. Chud popping a little bit of that chug jug. Say that 5 times fast. We'll get their health back up just a little bit. Anik keeping the high ground advantage. Chud will be rotating out here. It's a good play. This is the last game for us here at the Fortnite Solo Showdown for the K12 Esports League. Chud wants to stay alive, stay in this one for as long as they can.
For sure, and we kind of see, based on the map, everybody a little spread out at the moment. We've got a few down here over at Battlewood Boulevard. Looks like everybody's just kind of getting itemed up and everything like that, looted up. And Annihilate, this go around, looking at a legendary combat assault rifle with that rare item pump, or iron pump, I should say. Plenty of heals and everything and some movement, so definitely looking pretty good from his point of view. Robles also has the legendary Chaos reloader shotgun as well as the Thunderburst SMG. Definitely a deadly combination in the right hands and everything, and capable hands. Again, plenty of movement, some heals for him. Has some really good high ground at the moment. Just kind of everybody scoping out what they're going to do. See what we can find over here as we go over to Chexy at Frigid Fortress. We have
Lots
another
of players
player.
here, actually.
Yeah, I was gonna say another player in the vicinity. Definitely hear some shots.
Oh,
Intriguing. Just right there, using that zipline tool, able to dodge the bullets and the sprays coming from Chexy there. Chexy gonna
those are
opt to.
hard to hit.
Oh yeah,
Hard to hit with the SMG. Will reposition here. Chexy now getting some damage in, but the third party comes through, taking a lot of damage. Was Chexy there by Aim Crutch, who is going to hit those shots, and we see them hit a few more. Look at the legendary AR here for Aim Crutch. This is something that if you're another player in this lobby, you do not want to see in this player's inventory. They're going to be hitting shots even better because that recoil control. I mean, there's like no recoil on it already, right? So Aim Crutch in a very good spot here, but will take some chip damage before their build actually does fully place there. So not sitting at 100 anymore is Aim Crutch. They definitely want these two to get these two eliminations and keep it pushing, though. I will tell you that much right now. For how well I do know Aim Crutch as a player and their play style. Good shots coming out of Aim Crutch once again, basically dropping Kanari down all of their shield. Will opt to push this one. I like this rotation here, but Kanari hitting another good shot onto Aim Crutch will drop them pretty low. Able to pop a quick pizza slice is Crutch here, as Kanari will go on the other side of this wall. Edit comes out. Crutch trying to steal that one will be unsuccessful there, as Kanari playing pretty well in this one-on-one with the fact that they know that Chexy is on the high ground looking at them right now. Huge shotgun shot coming out of Crutch here, as I realize now why they had to push up. Only 5 bullets
hmm
in their AR currently. Aim Crutch actually on the rotation out here, as we do have both players, it looks like, on the chase. Aim Crutch is going to be able to get out of here, but they are running up onto Ash as well, who's sitting on the low side of this hill. Probably not going to engage, even if they do happen to see Aim Crutch. Going to play for that placement, I'm assuming, is Ash, and it looks like that will be the case. The scary thing here for Ash, as my eyes are on the mini-map, does the player that is chasing in Chexy see Ash? Or will Ash be able to stay down, stay quiet, stay alive?
Yeah, Chexy's definitely coming down after Aim Crutch. Aim Crutch was able to find a little bit of ammo though for his AR, so maybe giving him a little bit more, definitely enough to be able to deal with the
Ooh.
player, but is going to have to use it sparingly, as the spray on that combat assault rifle unfortunately can, I'm going to say, waste a little bit of ammo, but we see
Oh,
him getting Chexy down significantly. Kanari, though, coming up on that other side. Aim
whew.
Crutch taking Chexy out, but Intriguing and Ash both right in the vicinity. And Aim Crutch is going to have to move upward. Oh, and actually was able to find a quick replenish of that assault rifle ammo in the process. Going to help huge. But Ash, I don't believe has taken any shots so far. I think has remained kind of quiet and out of the way to be able to still like hide in that bush, I think is what they were doing.
They're actually inside of that mountain. I saw a doorway for Ash at the very least, but Intriguing hitting really good shots here, trying to follow up off of what Chexy was able to do onto Aim Crutch here. Great shots by Aim Crutch to
Ooh.
finally take out Chexy as well, but Chexy on that chase played that super well. I mean, those shots from that legendary AR just hit so clean, they hit so hard, and Aim Crutch was able to take that one. Kanari holding the high ground here. This has been such an extended fight. Both players playing super well on it as well. Kind of awkward positioning here for Kanari. moving now as Aim Crutch is on the rotation now. Aim Crutch is not able to pop any heals. They are so low. One
Mm.
or two shots from this SMG will take them out, sitting at 12 HP. Gonna use the Power Gloves, able to sneak away from that, and they are out for the moment. Kanari on the chase for the moment. Oh man, can Aim Crutch survive this? As it looks like Jackson now will pull on top of Aim Crutch as well. Aim Crutch, if you survive this, I don't know what I'll say, because this has just been insane. 12 HP in a dream is what I'm going to call it here, Dustin.
Yeah, and Jackson, I mean, we know the pressure from that first round, getting the 7 eliminations and everything, but I think Jackson's just kind of sitting still at the moment, knows that Aim Crutch is in the area, or is in this little build right here, just waiting for the opportunity. They don't know how much health they have, though, so I think that's the question. Looks like Jackson's actually going to opt out, which honestly, kind of a lost opportunity specifically for them. Could have taken Aim Crutch out with just one bullet. You know, one even simple shot to the leg there would have probably done it for him. Aim Crutch looking to get some heals. Unfortunately, still isn't going to find any, and is going to have to try to be very careful with the rotation around the map with only the 12 health.
They're going to try and go for this balloon here, but Goku Black in that bush up there, I believe, can actually pounce here onto Aim Crutch. I think Aim Crutch is going to get this off. Lots of good heals here. They're going to be feeling so much better. How they made it out of that, I will never know. Jay Robles on board with now, though, sitting in Dark Dominion. Really good loot, in my opinion. I think it's the exact same loot that we saw them with earlier in this game. Still has those 3 fish as well. We'll see Kanari, who rotated so far on this map since the last time we saw them, get a couple of shots onto them, just a little bit of chip damage. Lilo and Stitch off in the distance there as well. But now over to, I'm not sure what this POI is called, Squibbly Shores, I do believe, and Echo, and I believe that color, that green arrow, is Jackson. So Echo and Jackson here, actually it's a Burrito. Goated and Burrito here in Squibbly Shores. I think Goated knows that Burrito is here. I'm not sure that Burrito knows that Goated is here, or Echo. But looking at Burrito right now, no eliminations. I'm liking the loot. I mean, you got heals, you got movement items, you got a SMG and a shoddy. Playing the slow game, which, I mean, we talk about it a lot at the K12 Esports League. Just the way that our points work, placement is super, super key for what we do. Ash, able to survive thus far, made it out of that mountain door that they were at. Has insane loot, actually. Chug Jug, Pizza, the legendary pistol. I mean, they're feeling good. Is hitting a quick rotation to this bush as well, and we'll be able to have eyes on 4 different players as Robo is taken very low. I believe does get taken out there by Aim Crutch, who, I mean, look at the health now, Dustin. 12 HP in a dream to now 100.
And as we watch, Aim Crutch, obviously in this vicinity, Fink was looking to see if there was any other players. He does spot Side Burrito.
Good shots.
And taking some crazy shots to try to get around the corner, but it looks like they're going to try to third party. Ash, I believe it was trying to third party them. But I think there's somebody else up there on that tower, if I'm not mistaken, or I thought there was at least. Burrito somehow going to be able to kind of make it out of there, though, at the moment. Super crazy. Echo still in the same general vicinity as Aim Crutch as they're going to rotate out. Burrito online now, but very quickly Blue Thunder, which we hadn't seen on stream so far, with 2 eliminations, is going to be able to take them out. And man, the loot, I feel like, between these remaining players is actually really, really good.
It's actually insane, and the zone is still kind of big at this point in time, with only 5 players left here. So I know it's Aim Crutch, we got Blue Thunder, Pika Boo Boo. I believe the one arrow is Goated, And then the other one, yeah, Ash. So looking at our final five here, as the zone is going to get smaller and smaller. Aim Crutch
Mhm.
still alive is a danger for all of these players. However, Peekaboo can definitely hit some good shots. Ash actually hitting crazy shots onto Aim Crutch out of the air with this rotation coming in from them. So great play. Will actually rotate successfully as well. They are the closest to the next zone. So playing
Mm.
forward, thinking about the next zone is it's super, super smart. Blue Thunder, though, dropped really low. I mean, take a moment, pop those pizzas, get some cheese and some sauce in you, um, and
Aim
get that health
Crutch
back up. There we go.
Aim Crutch was able to just eliminate Peekaboo Boo. Echo now currently with the high ground between these two, and it seems like that this has been a pretty good stall fight anyway. Aim Crutch I think was trying to take some shots over in this general vicinity at one point before turning their attention. Echo though getting eliminated by Aim Crutch. Aim Crutch now with a really good positioning onto Blue Thunder as Blue Thunder has to rotate in. It's going to get that elimination right
Oh,
in midair. And now we're just down to Aim Crutch and Ash, both at full health, both sitting really well with their loot and everything. It has some heals. Ash only having one more overdrive grenade, though, for that movement piece. Definitely going to have to rely on their builds coming into this last little fight. Aim Crutch looking all over the place for Ash. Ash actually having a decent spot to not be seen, but is going to peek up over, unfortunately, and not catch them, not catch Aim Crutch until like the last second. Aim Crutch is going to take the opportunity to try to go in, though, using that overdrive grenade strategically, but now is down to 23 health at the moment.
Aim Crush is pushing. Somehow alive still is Ash. Aim Crutch will find the final elimination there. 8 total for them in this one. As we take a look at how everyone did in this game, number 2, PRG, our winner from the first game, out at 13th, did get 2 eliminations here in this one. Fishy, Fishy, I don't think we saw them game
Mm,
number 1 very much. But go ahead and keep scrolling here, Dustin, for us here. Man, what a fun day. What a fun day.
yeah,
What a
absolutely.
fun day. Thank you to all of our participants here today um, for playing in this Fortnite solo showdown for the K12 Esports League. We had a great time casting over this. We hope you all had a great time playing. This will officially do it for our last competitive event of this school year. Um, so thank you to everybody from the start, from August to now May, for everything as far as being a part of the K12 Esports League and participating with us. We can't do this without each of you players. We can't do it without your coaches, and we definitely couldn't do it without your learning coaches and parents who allow you to do these things with us. So shout out to all parties involved. We really appreciate it. I also want to take a moment to shout out Dustin. His first full year on the K12 Esports League did absolutely fantastic. Thank you so much, Dustin, for all the hard work all year long. I do want to shout out one thing before we close this out here today. Next week, we're going to have a summer send off stream on Wednesday. So keep an eye out on the notifications for next Wednesday. We're going to come on, talk to everyone, and give you one final send off for before the summertime does hit. Dustin, any closing words before we close out this stream here today?
Absolutely. It's been an incredible year, not just with the competitive season and everything, but with the casual offerings. Just some really, really good games, not to be sound corny or anything, but it's been fun getting on this side, getting to kind of see a little bit of everybody and be with everybody at some point in time to really just, chat and hang out and then see what you can bring to the table for the
Mm,
competitive season. If you haven't been part of us or with us in the K12 Esports League, we definitely encourage you to sign up in the fall. We're hoping to try to get some more schools opted in for next season. That's what we're going to be working on as we kind of do our planning and everything over the summer. So definitely be on the lookout for those registration dates in about mid August, and we hope to see you come back next year. Even if you can't join us, definitely join us on stream. We love having you. Check out the K12 Esports YouTube channel. Any recordings or any streams that we've done are definitely on there as well. We've had a lot of fun and can't wait to keep it going in the 2026-2027 season. And with that, Robbie, unless you have anything else, I think we're good to wrap it up.
Nah, hope to see you all next Wednesday. Excuse me, where we'll officially close out this school year. Thank you all again. Have a great rest of your day. Have a great Friday. Have an even better long weekend. We'll talk to you all next week.
See you.